Hello guys, my name is Enrique, also known as Starboy in Puzzles and Dragons, and today I'm going to talk to you about something that I actually found interesting. And it's more in the side of like you're playing like it's more like an example. You're playing it at work or at school or at wherever you are in in a bus on your way to your fancy places to be. And boom, there comes a peasant. And he's like, yo, what are you doing? And you just look at your phone. And then you look at him. And then he goes, what are you doing? And you think you're about to get robbed. Because he looks just as confused as you. And then it's like, oh, you mean like what am I doing on my phone? He's like, yeah. Oh, I'm playing a game. And you don't exactly know how to describe it. You just want to say, oh, it's Pokemon. Oh, it's Bejeweled. Oh, it's a combination of the two. Oh, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh. You see? And that's where things get interesting. Because then the questions begin. And the weirder it gets. Am I right or am I right? So, how do we explain Puzzle Dragons to other people? How do we make sure that the word of mouth spreads? And it's not just a 4.3 rating in Google Play Store or in the App Store forever. Let's begin with what is Puzzle Dragons. Puzzle Dragons is an RPG, through-your magic game. Bada boom, there you go. That's all you have to say. That's all it is. Just an RPG on your phone, dude. But you're not actually like hacking, slashing. You just make combos. You have to be very intelligent. You have to be like very precise, very very strategic. And if they disagree, let them play on your phone. Be like, all right, I want you to clear this puzzle right here, and let them die, let them fear. They're like, well, what's going on? And then boom, it says game over. That's what you should let them do. And then you should explain what everything is. Like, be like, okay, so you have a team system, sort of like in a certain game that I should not mention, but it's quite popular, okay, where you collect things. Another example that you could follow up after that would be like, well, it's like Bejeweled and Pokemon had a child. And then not only that, but it's more complicated. And that child started having children with other games. To the point where it's the number one. And you gotta say it like that. You gotta say it with pride. You gotta say it like you're proud of it, okay? You gotta be like, the number one game in Japan. They're gonna be like, isn't that Mario? And you'll be like, Mario? Who's that guy? But for real, be like, actually, this game is the number one money-making game in Japan. This is what brings the big bucks over there. It's so popular. It's so popular that if you're on the train and you don't see somebody playing next to you, you're in the wrong country. That's all I have to say. And then it's just that, like, you just want to grab them in with that hook. You want to let them know what the real games are, what the real game's about. And you could always explain, like just keep on going. But you always want to make sure that's like, but it's really fun. You always want to come to that, because people don't want to play. If it's not fun, then why bother, A certain, like, like a broken record. It's fun. Just be like, it's fun, and then just repeat it. Every time you say something about it, to say, it's entertaining, it's engaging, strategic. Like, if you want to beat a dungeon, you have to look it up online. Like, wow, you have to go through all the trouble. And like, nah, you could be like, I could just download another app. I mean, you could do it technically without it, but eventually you're gonna be doing your research. This is how complicated this game is, and you want to make it seem like the most interesting, intricate, complicated game you have ever played, and he will ever play. You want to sell them this product for the price of what? You might say, why would you actually sell this? Like, why would you care enough? I mean, you could get presents. You could, that person could BFF you. I'm not saying you should do it for that. I mean, it's always good to get more people in the community, don't get me wrong, but that's also a plus, They're gonna be like, whoa, what is this present? And then they'll be like, yeah, they're just sending to me. It's kind of like hey, thank you for bringing me into the best game to ever come out on a phone. Here you go. So that's one way to approach it. Another way to be like, I mean, this is a game for the pros. You know, make it seem like it's super difficult to, like, you have to have at least a 200 IQ to play this game. You have to be an Olympian in your past life to play this game. You had to you know the Odyssey? Yeah, should have been on that ship, and you should have survived. They said, Odyssey. Oh, I can't say the name, but that guy, the hero with the name of the O, they said he was the only survivor. But that's not true. Anybody who plays Puzzle and Dragons now, in that time, they used to be one of the survivors that nobody knows about. Another thing you can always mention is bring the history, like, you know, well, not history, but the lore, I guess. It doesn't have any actual lore. The lore it has, it's kind of depicted in like very small, detailed quotes within the game and the art that the cards have. So yeah, you can always say, no, I mean, like, this game is based on like all the different mythologies. Like, it's very interesting. Like, a lot of characters. You have no idea. Like, if you wanna slide in that quick dirty one, be like, it even has collabs. You know, like, you heard of that game called Angry Birds? By the way, that never came back. Yeah, we have those. We have those in the game. We heard of that game Clash of Clans. Oh, by the way, that's a dead game now. Yeah, it was a collab here too. They wanted part of the big bucks. And yeah, so I think that's the best way to introduce Puzzle and Dragons to other people. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more content, if you guys want to see more of this, let me know. Leave a comment. Slide in my DMs if you have me on Facebook or on Discord or wherever you follow me. Just let me know what's up. I'll get back to all of you maybe. See ya.